A new poll is out on two of California's most prominent Democrats. And the news, good for Kamala Harris, not so good for LA Mayor Karen Bass. The poll by UC Berkeley and the LA Times has former Vice President Harris with a 50% approval rating, which is good news if she decides to run for California governor next year. Mayor Bass, on the other hand, has seen her favorability among voters tank from 50% to now 35%, due in large part to her leadership during the January wildfires.
Major developments today in a surprise move. The United States and China agreed to dramatically reduce tariffs, pausing the escalating trade war.
I think it's going to be fantastic for China. I think it's going to be fantastic for us.
We want more balanced trade, and I think that both sides are committed to achieving that. We would like to see China open to more U.S. goods.
The U.S. will drop its tariff on Chinese goods from 145% to 30%. China lowers its own from 125% to 10%. You may remember that tariffs on Chinese goods were around 20% when President Biden took office in 2021, and his administration did not end Trump-era tariffs on Chinese imports, so they remain around that level. The Port of Long Beach is a major gateway for trade between the U.S. and Asia. The mayor of Long Beach says there is still work to do.
Let's be clear. What we need is certainty. There still will be a great deal of uncertainty for workforce and for buyers and suppliers. So we're not gonna celebrate right now that the crisis is over. This is still a crisis of our own making that we need to address through long-term, long-range, strategic, and stable policymaking.
If a long-term agreement between the U.S. and China is not reached, the higher tariffs will return in mid-August.
Some breaking news now. An apparent carjacking in Riverside County has turned deadly. This is a live picture from our photographer Gino Arias on the ground. The Riverside County Sheriff's Department says they received a call about a potential carjacking. And this happened, we're looking at here in the Moreno area. You see that carjacking apparently was a car stolen, happened just after noon at a gas station on Hidden Valley Parkway in Norco. They say the victim was hanging out the rear and then was thrown. We're told he was taken to a hospital where he died. The suspect was found and is detained. We'll have more information on this one as we get it.